Hi, my name is Kelly Amos, and today for your tiny health tip, oops, I didn't start it right. Hi, my name is Kelly Amos, and I'm a fitness and nutrition specialist. And today for your tiny health tip, I am going to talk to you about how do you know how much you should weigh. So yesterday in your tiny health tip, we talked about, I gave you 5 things as far as behavior change and how to maintain the habits, the good habits that you've started so far this year. And and I did mention something about the scale and how people are using that to measure their success, and that it is important to measure your progress, but the scale isn't necessarily the best thing to be measuring because it's not telling you what your body composition is, so what your body is made of. And but there is a ballpark. I mean, knowing, well, about how much should I weigh? What is a healthy weight? So there are several different equations, but the one that I have tested and done with different things, and I think it's pretty darn accurate. For women, if you take at 5 feet tall, 100 pounds, and for every inch, then you add 5 pounds. So I'm 5'6". So at 5'6", my ideal weight would be 130 pounds. But at that, then you have to look at body type, body size. Do I have a regular frame, medium frame? Do I have a small frame, or I have a large frame? From there, you can plus or minus that number. So I can plus or minus my 130 plus or minus by 10%. So if I had a small frame, I would be at the lower end, so 117 pounds. If I were, and I'm kind of a big girl, so I have big bones. I'm pretty solid and sturdy and dense. So I can add the 10% to it, which is 143 pounds, which is about how much I weigh. So for me, it actually works out what I think just right. Now for men, they start with at 5 feet, 106 pounds, and then they would add 6 pounds add 6 pounds for each inch. So for a man that's 100 and that is 5'10", they're 166 pounds for the medium frame. Smaller frame would be 150 pounds, and then a larger frame would be 183 pounds. So I just did a little math on that with my son. He's 6'1", and he is a Division I athlete. He's a football player, and his ideal he has a pretty medium frame. His ideal weight is 184, and plus or minus the 10% for him adds another 18 pounds, which puts him up to, around 200. And that is exactly where he is. So he has added, so I want to talk about this, is because if you are weighing more than what your frame is, then that's okay, depending on what that is composed of. He's not a lineman. He's a friggin' strong, athletic boy that has to work to weigh 200 pounds. He's got to work hard to weigh 200 pounds. When he's done playing, he's going to shrink up if he doesn't listen to his mommy. But so that's where you really need to look at what your body is composed of. So here are your numbers for that. On average, so this is the average person. These numbers are not specific to athletes. And then you get into what position, what type of sport they're playing, what position. So where would you fall as far as what you do, as far as how you train? So women, let's go with women first. Up to age 30, 14 to 21% body fat is what is considered healthy. 30 to 50-year-olds, so me, I'm just right on the edge there, aren't I? 15 to 23, 50 plus 16 to 25%. And so after November, I get to jack up my body fat. Males, up to 39 to 15%, 30 to 50, 11 to 17%, and then 50 and above, 12 to 19%. So those are healthy ranges. So what I'm talking about here, again, earlier you're going to have to go back because you got the scale weight for what is ideal for you, male and female. And so with the body composition, that I personally feel, and a lot of people do, that's really the thing that you want to know, is what you are composed of. What is your body made of? Is it made up of active, healthy tissue, or is it made up, does it have too much of something that is, the higher it is, and the more you have and the longer you've had it, and where you're carrying it, is what will determine your health risks in a lot of things. So that's a very, very important number to be getting, and there's a lot that has a high accuracy rate, and there is some variance there. So now you know what a good scale weight, if that's something that you want to be hitting, and that just might give you a marker or just give you some reassurance that that's a number that I can live with. But again, if you have the opportunity to have your body composition assessed, if that's a concern of yours, that's really the most important thing. So if you are incorporating a strength training program, you might see an increase in your scale weight, but that is shifting your body composition. So you might see your scale number go up, but you see that percentage number go down, and that's more important, that fat percentage number goes down if it's too high. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for watching, and thanks for sharing. And if you have any questions or anything, comments or concerns, please post them.